Hi, good morning, my beautiful friends. Today we are doing a 35 minutes of Pilates and strength training, light weights. You can use whatever weights you like, 5 liters or 10, or maybe more. But we're gonna start off with a warm up onto the mat as we're gonna come into a standing mermaid. We're gonna be doing 10 or 12 reps of each side of each exercise. So we're going to come stretching the arm overhead, left, and then we're going to come to the right. Inhale, reaching the arms above. Exhale out, dropping the arm down. Inhale, exhale out as your neck of your head is standing still. You can also look up or look down where you're looking down the of your arm as your arm is reaching far the length, and as you're looking down, feel free where best works for your neck and feeling comfortable. As your legs are wide apart, relaxing the shoulders as you're reaching far down, dropping the shoulders down. Excellent work. Next, we're going to come bring the legs apart and we're going to come into side lunge, one leg right. And as we're going to press our palms down to the knee, pressing down onto the thigh. And as your left leg is out, extend. Inhale, come into the left. Exhale out, come into center, bringing your arms above and reaching down, palms down onto the ground, pressing down to the earth as your fingers are feeling the ground, pressing down, and as we're going to come into a stretch, feeling the lower back or upper back, feeling that deep stretch. Come into your right side as you're walking your fingers walking to the right side. Relaxing the neck down. As your core is engaged, as you're tucking the trunk of your core from your belly, and then come into your left side, grab into the ankle gently. Inhale, as your lung is going up, the rib is coming up. Feeling that rib, and then we can release it out as we're coming to center, slowly coming, coring up, lifting the arms, rising above. As we exhale out. Good. Next, we're going to come to skiing. Skate. Bringing the arms into elbows. Elbows lifting. The leg is kicking back into our opposite arm and leg. Inhale and exhale out. Okay, next we're going to come into our clam walk. Optional to use light band, resistant band, as I'm going to put it on right now. It's optional to use it. Putting it into your thigh where it's at, and then we're going to come into our steps as we're walking it out, bringing our palms together into a pray, and then we slowly come into our bending the knees as we each time we walk into a step, pressing down your feet. Inhale, exhale out. taking some baby steps. If this is too much for you, you can take off the resistance bands if you want to feel nice for yourself and nice for your body so you won't feel discomfort. Good. Next, we're going to come taking your weights, which we're going to bring our arms into a bend. And we're going to open and close our chest. You can also optional to kneel down or stand, whichever you guys prefer. And bring your dumbbells into a triangle. And then we're going to just open and close, opening the chest and wind the arms out, making sure elbows are not down. Don't drop your arms down or rising them up too close, as the weights are like far away, not far away from your nose or your face. Inhale, close, exhale out. Feeling those biceps, working on your arms, feeling strong, and then release and drop them to your side. Good work. Taking some few breaths. Coming to your fourth tabletop. Feeling the legs apart and bringing your weights to your middle of the center of where your arms are at or to your side. And we're going to slowly kick back the right leg and the left arm rise. Sorry, I'm going to take off my jacket so you guys can see. As you can see, my back is straight, my spine is straight, and then we're going to kick back the leg and arm into a bend. Optional to use the resistance band. We're going to do 1 set and 15 reps for each exercise. You can also add more if you guys like to challenge. We're going to be challenging ourselves a little bit. Bringing the weight to the middle, the center, as we're dropping the weight and pointing down to our legs as we're straining out. Inhale, drop inside. Small control movements here, guys. Excellent work. How are you guys feeling? Feeling great. I definitely love this workout. My favorite. Next, we're gonna come bringing the weights, the left arm into a bend, and as we're pulling down and dropping it down to the mat. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Good job. Keep going. We got this, everyone. Taking a few seconds. And next, I'm going to come switching. You guys stay put there as I'm going to come to our right side. You're going to need 1 dumbbell for this exercise. We're going to be working on our core, and we're also going to work on our upper or full body work movement here. Sorry, where am I? Making sure we're core engagement as well as we're inhale and exhale, making sure our core of feeling the ribs coming up, and then exhale out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, excellent work, everyone. Going back to our tabletop tap. Bring the arms here, come into a roll. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep going, guys. We got 3, 2, and 1. Drop the weight down. And next we're going to come one more. Let's keep going. 3, and 2, and 1. Yep. All right. Next we're going to come bringing the weight to tap the tabletop. Get ready. Whenever you guys are ready. Coming into a tap. Fit 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the weight to your side and bring back the knees into a bend. Come into your side. Put into your weight to your side as we're going to work on our core. Optional to use resistance bands or optional to add more challenge to yourself. Next we're going to come optional to use a resistance or not. We're going to point it into your feet flexors. And as we're going to come lying down onto the mat. We're going to be doing ball bicycle crunches. Whenever you guys are ready, taking a few break seconds, coming down and lying down to the mat, lying down onto the mat. Slowly coming into your arms behind your head and slowly lifting one leg, then coming back to tabletop. As we're coming into reverse tabletop, but instead we're doing into crunches, pulling the resistance back, the left, and then right drop. Making sure we're working on our core tucking engagement as well. Pulling back. Lifting the upper back. We're not pulling our neck. Are you guys pulling upper? Are you guys coming up the low upper back? Lowering the legs. Remember, we're not dropping the legs too down. Making sure our legs are spreading apart, and we're coming back up. Coming into your forearm here is bringing yourself up, or coming to your side, whichever you guys can go. Okay, so whenever you guys are ready, we're gonna come into our arms, bringing the dumbbell, the weights, into bringing the legs apart and making sure a little bit of bend like a curl. But instead, I'm going to show you how we're going to bring the arms, working on the upper, and we're going to come into a curl, and then we're going to lift the weight into a bend, and then coming, dropping back to center. We're going to face, and then we're going to come down to facing to the sky as we're coming down the weight, rising the weight up above your head, and it's facing towards the sky as it's going up and down as we're opening and close, but then we're going to come into bend and then rising the weights up. Optional to stand or coming into a kneeling or coming into sat where we're coming into a curl. Working on those shoulders, on the back, feeling nice and strong. Remember, you can add more resistant, more adding reps if you guys want to challenge more yourself. And then next we're going to come to your side as we're going to come up. Sorry, I'm just looking at the book. Just give me a second while you guys take a few breaks. Next we're going to come lying down onto the mat. Bring your weight onto your chest, like a far away from your face. And then we're going to come into dead bug. Bringing one leg up as we're going to come into a one arm and leg down, the right and left, and then the left and right arm, and slowly dropping it down. And then we're going to come back to center. Inhale, exhale out. Inhale, exhale. Making sure our weight is not close to our face. It's like away, but it's like direct to your core. And then we're going to drop the opposite arm and leg. Go into your slow and steady. No rushing. Are you guys rushing? Just going slow and gentle. You can also relax the arm down and relax the knees down onto the mat. And then we're going to come into a bridge with weights. Bring in the weights to where your trunk is at, your hip. And then we're going to slowly come releasing down the weight. Coming into bridge. Making sure our lower back is touching the mat. Making sure it's not hunching back. Feeling comfortable as we're pressing down the lower back onto the mat. And making sure our legs are separated. Only lifting the hip. And exhale, back to center. And then as we're going to bring the left leg, the right leg. And then next we're going to bring table bridge, and we're lifting the right arm. And slowly come tapping the floor. Tap and back. Making sure we're working on our triceps. Rising, making sure that it's on direct. The weight is like direct to our shoulders or the ear. And it's away from your face and the chest. Making sure our posture is great for the lower, for the tabletop. And then just dropping the flex toe tap. And then back to center. And 3, 2, 1. Keep going, and then we're going to come back, dropping the hips down, the back. Coming into a crunch. Bring your arms behind your head. Touching the weight to your side. Making sure the weight is the side of the left leg. Or into your knees. As across the leg. Crossing the weight. And then drop it back down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it back the weights to your side as we're coming slowly down back. Next we're going to come to our left arm and our right leg. Or whichever you guys are at. It's the same we're working on here. Tricep, back to center, dropping the leg, the right leg. Working on our opposite side. Opposite arm and opposite leg. that you guys worked on. Working on the different side. Coming to bend the elbows and bend the knee or dropping. Coming into bridge, you guys can, if it's too much challenging for you, you can also just relax and dropping your hips down and working on just a tap or rising the leg. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the leg, drop your hip, bring the weight, crossing the body. The weight, the left arm is crossing the body, crossing to the left, the right leg. And bring your arms behind. Bring your head behind the arm, the opposite arm behind your head. Reaching far into the sky. Reaching, crossing over, and drop the weight. Drop into your arm behind, making sure it's a bend and making sure it's not, we're not hurting ourselves. And then coming back to the weight, and I'm going to come into a double, coming double scissors, crossing the body weight. You can also use one weight or two, depending if you want to challenge yourself here. And cross, bring the weight. You can also come into bending the knees. Making sure it's cross where the lower belly's at. And then hugging back. Ooh, relax the knees. Coming into a hug. Hugging those knees. Relaxing your back. Relaxing your neck down onto the mat as we're gazing to the sky. Give yourself a circle of the hips of the knees, or moving back and forth, or flexing your feet, your toes, or give them a little circle of your ankle, whichever you guys will feel good. And relax. Take a moment here. You guys did a great job coming to your side, the left, the right, both legs. And you can gaze back behind your shoulders, your shoulder, or relax in the center of your neck. And come back to center, bring the knees back to center. You can also work on your other side if you like, so pause this video. Okay, if any of you guys are feeling good, we're gonna continue on. Can't wait. So we're gonna come to our backs now. Working on our upper, bringing the weights. It's optional to use this the weights for this exercise. Face our forehead, making sure we can breathe as we do this exercise. As we're relaxing, the arms down, pressing down to the mat. And as we're going to slowly lift the weights up and down, working on our upper shoulder, our upper back, as we're slowly lifting the weights away from the mat into a bend. We're going to come into fly. Imagine yourself flying with the weights as you're lifting up. But we're relaxing our forehead, making sure you can breathe, and we are not pressing down too much on our face because we won't be able to breathe. That'll be silly. Or you can come to your side, whichever feels comfortable for you. And release the weight down. Coming the weight to our back. And I'm going to release the arm, straighten the arm. And coming into fly, opening the chest and lifting up and relaxing down. The chest is away from the mat as well. We're lifting with our arms. Our weight is also facing at the sky, facing in the sky, or pulling away from the air. Making sure our legs are not rising up. The legs is staying down on pressing down to the mat, and as we're lifting our upper body. It's optional to use the weights in our today for here. And then relax the arm down. Come and bring the arm to our side. Up to the mat here. And relaxing. We're going to work on next is our arm. Just taking some time. Bring the weight to our side. And then next we're going to come bring our resistant. It's optional to use a resistant. We're just going to lift our legs into our clamshell. We're going to come into our clamshell, come into our side series. Oh my gosh, our favorite. Making sure it's on our thigh. Get ready. We're going to come to our left side. So we're going to bring our right arm into a bend and bending the clam. We're going to come into a clamshell. And as we're going to open, extending the arm and leg down, dropping the hips. Extending the arm. As we're lifting the hip down and up. Using your own body weight to extend and pick up ourselves up. Inhale. Exhale out. Coming to clamshell, but instead we're extending the leg out. Lift yourself up. Coming back down. Using your own arm to lift yourself and your hip off the mat, off the ground of the mat. And we're going to come to our side here. Hold the weight coming down, dropping your hip. And as you can see, I am not we're bringing our arm to our thigh. And we're going to come to pulses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop your arm, leg down, come into a bend. As you can see, I am also not curling my side. We're going to come holding it. Okay, come to our opposite side. Come to your right side, and then we're going to come to our left arm and right. Come to your side. As you can see, I'm holding my side. Extend, inhale, exhale out as we're dropping the hip and rising the arm down. Extending the arm. Reaching far, half star. Imagine yourself making a half star, extending your arm and leg, kicking back the leg out. Challenging yourself, challenging your body, seeing how it can do. And extend back down in 5. 2 more, 2 and 3. Come to your small pulses. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bring back the leg back into a bend position. We're coming to your weights down to your side. Coming into a stretch here. Excellent work. We're going to come into our warm-up, our cool down next. Excellent work, everyone. You did a fantastic job. Finish our series. Finish our workout for today. So give yourself a little break. I'm going to come into our warm-up next. Coming to your right side, we're going to come into a mermaid stretch. Reaching the arms behind your head or above, where you're glancing up to the sky or looking straight forward. Straight to your leg. Looking straight and kind of down, dropping your forearm. And dropping your arm. Reaching, making sure our legs are coming into a triangle. Coming to a wide wind. Imagine yourself pulling into a wind or making a small rainbow. Excellent work. Next, we're going to switch to our other leg. Coming to your left. Making it into a triangle. Bringing the leg behind into a bend and then the other into the front. Coming to your side stretch. Make a small rainbow or wind down the way as a wind. Wherever the wind is taking you. Relaxing your neck. Turn back into the windmill. Flexing your forehand down, pressing into the mat. Looking up or looking straight or down, whichever your neck feels comfortable for you. Making sure we're not putting too much pressure on our neck or our leg. Okay, coming back down, up. Next we're going to come lying down onto the mat. We're going to come into a fourth, stretching, bringing your right leg onto the thigh, to your left thigh. Relaxing, pressing down on our back to the mat. Closing your eyes, taking a moment. Feeling that nice lower body stretch. Relaxing, coming to a twist. Dropping the leg down. Coming to a cross of your body. And coming back up. Back to center, switching to your opposite leg. Feel free to circle your ankle, or come back to the spinal twist. You need to cross or let go, whichever you feel comfortable for yourself and your body. And then come back to center, dropping the legs down onto the mat, pressing down. And then slowly, when you're ready, coming to your side. Very good. I hope you guys enjoyed for today's session with me. If you guys like to see more Pilates and light weights, look below my description to see more of my other channels and my other workouts that you guys can do at home. Or what brings you motivation to yourself. If you guys enjoy my workouts, try these next.